Okay, welcome to all of you. In a last period, we are discussed about the introduction, okay, of the tissue. Means the cluster of a cell, it is converted into tissue. Means cluster of a cell, it is called tissue. A group of a cell, it is a tissue. Okay, in this period, we are discuss about the specific tissue. The first type of plant tissue, it is the meristematic tissue. Okay, merist means is in the topest. Okay, and the matic means dividing the tissue. Okay, here first and a second two jars are here. Okay, the growth of root in onion bulb. Okay, take two glass jars and fill them with water. Now take two onion bulb and place on one each jar as shown in 6.1 figure. Observe the growth of a root in a both bulb for a few days. Measure the length of a root on one day, first, second and third. On a fourth day, but cut the root tip of the one onion bulb in a jar 2 by about 1 centimeter. After this observation, the growth of a root in both the jar are measured. There is the length each day for 5 more day and record the observation table below. Okay, here we want to do the experiment in home. Okay, okay, you can check out first you can carefully how to arrange this. Okay, take a 2 jar like this, fill the water. Okay, put the onion on that jar. Okay, like this, the roots. Okay, this is the roots, check properly, that are the roots. Okay, deep in the water. Okay, after the 1 or 2 days, you can cut the root of that bulb. Okay, and make a chart. Okay, you want to make the chart like this. Okay, here it is the chart. You want to make the chart like this. The length in a first jar, a length in second jar, first day, second day, third day. Okay, like day wise here, and the length. Okay, after the measuring the length, those your observation you can write down. Okay, from the above observation, answer the following question. When you are doing this experiment, you can clearly you are answerable to the questions. Okay, which of the following two onions has a longer root and why? Which of the two onions has longer root and why? First, second question is, do the roots continue growing even after we have removed their tips? Okay. Third, why would the tips stop growing in jar second? Okay, after the cutting. Okay, first, the first question answer is, which of the two onions has a longer roots and why? In first onion, because of in first jar, because of in a second jar, after a 1 day we want to cut the root of second jar, because we want to observe the firstly in a first day we can measure the and measure the root length and write down in the table. In second day we want to cut the roots. Okay, second onion. Okay, in a second jar first, and after that cutting, there is we are observing the only growth we have observed in a first jar because of the root also absorbing the water and they are growing here. And what is the reason of that growth? We want to find out. Okay. The growth of plants occur only in a certain specific region. In a last period, I was told you what is that? The only growth of plants, only growth of plants occur only in certain specific region. Why in certain specific region? Because of that certain specific reason, there are something difference between the cell. There is the dividing cells in that region. There is the meristematic tissue in that region. There is a one group or cluster of a cell in that region that's want to grow, that's having the hunger of the growth. Okay, here this is because of the dividing tissues. Okay, also known as, and such type of growing, such type of dividing cells, such type of dividing, such type of growing cell cluster, cell tissues, it is called meristematic tissue. It is located only at these points, depending on the region where they are present. Where they are present, meristematic tissue are classified into three categories. First, apical. Meristematic tissue also present in apical region. Apical means apex, the top of the apex, top region means at the tip. Okay, apical. Next type is lateral, means lateral, very lower region, and the intercalary. Figure in 6.2 can easily check out. New cells. Sorry. Okay. Yeah. The classification as apical, lateral, and intercalary. A new cell produced by a meristem are initially like these of a meristem itself, but as they grow and mature, their characteristic slowly change and they become differentiated as a component of the other tissue. Okay, what happened with the apical meristems? Because this is the apical region. Check out. Okay, this is the apical region. We are easily observe it. This is the apical region. It is the top in position. Okay, intercalary region, it is the middle in position, and lateral region, it is the lower in position. Apical region, there is one to dividing the cells. Okay, in apical region there is the meristematic tissue also dividing the cell. Meristematic, apical meristem also want to divide the cells, growing the tip. Okay, and after the growth, those are cells also back of the backward. Okay, it is growing forward, cells remaining backward, and that backward cells are converted into other. That backward cells also showing the character after the few days, after the few years, showing the character of the other tissues. Okay, that is the magic of the life. That is the interesting things. Why? Because they born in apex region, they born in apical region, but after the few years, after the few days, they also converting as per the work, as per the function. Their position also changing, their function also changing. Okay, intercalary meristems. Okay, here lateral meristems. Okay, now the first, it is about the apical meristem is present at the growing tip of stem and root and increasing the length of the stem and the root. Okay, what is the role of apical meristem? It is present in the top of the plant and the deep in the soil. It is situated in the root. Okay, top of the tip of the root and top of the plant stem. Okay, means it is the very important role to increasing the length of the stem and root. The length of the stem and the root, the girth of the stem or a root increase due to the lateral meristem. Okay, cambium, because of cambium, girth means girth of the lateral meristem. Okay, and there is the intercalary meristem seen in some plants is located near the nodes. Okay, nodes means when you observe the bamboo. Okay, bamboo, it is the classical, we are easily observe, because in when we are observing the bamboo plant, there is the, after some distance, there is a one type of a region, a rounded region. Okay, nodes, sugarcane. Okay, it is a make from the nodes, one region, second region, third, fourth. Okay, that is the nodes, and that is called intercalary meristem. Okay, now the cell of a meristematic tissue are very active. They have a dense cytoplasm, thin cellulose wall, and a prominent nucleus. They lack vacuoles. Can we think why they would lack vacuoles? Okay, because why they are lack vacuoles? Because vacuole size is a large. Vacuole also want to engulf the dead cells. Okay, because here are newborn cells. The cells also dividing continuously. The cell also growing continuously and growing forwardly. New cells generating system. Apical region is new cells generating system. That's why those are remaining cells. They are releasing backward and growing forward. That's why there is the absence of vacuoles. There is no need of such type of vacuoles. Okay, the prominent nuclei is needable, and cytoplasm, dense cytoplasm is needable because of the tip. It is the small in size. Okay, there is no need of such type of a cytoplasm. Because of work of the cytoplasm, whether we are firstly, you can our last chapter, you can read carefully last chapter. What is the role of cytoplasm? You know that cytoplasm, it is the conductive material in cell. Okay, it is help to conduct the information, locomotion, transferring the enzymes. Okay, transferring the cell enzymes, cell food, that all things. Here is not a need to such type of things. Okay, that's why that all things are absence or dense in a meristematic tissue. Okay, this is a total about the meristematic tissue. Firstly, meristematic tissue. Okay, apical meristematic tissue also classified into three types: apical meristem, intercalary meristem, and lateral meristem. Apical meristem help to grow, okay, in apical region. The lateral meristem also increase the grid of the root in a lateral region, and the intercalary meristem, it help to grow the stem. Okay, means that all also work, also function, also divided in meristematic tissue. The second tissue, it is the called a permanent tissue. Okay, second is the permanent tissue. Now we are stop here. We will continue in a second.